Dev Saab, I tweeted about this interview, and predominantly people wanted to know what is the secret of your youth, what is the secret of your charm, what is the secret of your energy. So
I've never analyzed it because except I know that I am working all the time, I'm so involved in my working that my involvement is my intoxication.
but do you ever feel that a
So
lot of
that
your
is,
contemporaries have left you, have passed away? Do you ever feel lonely that you're here alone?
I'm alone. I live with my aloneness because I live with my own thinking. But aloneness does not mean loneliness. I'm not that very lonely because I can do anything. When I'm with myself, I can read, I can travel, I can make friends, I can call my friends, I can plan. I keep on writing my scripts. I've got so many scripts ready.
So has age not been an impediment at all?
Why think about it? If something has to happen, it will happen. When you're not involved and you're idle, sitting in a corner, you start growing and start thinking of something which you should not think about. Think of death. It can happen to anybody at any time.
Do you ever think about it?
I think in a subconscious state of mind, everybody should be thinking of it. In a thing of beauty where you're swimming and you're floating all the time, why should you think of something called death? I don't think so. Because then you're living all the time, you're prolonging your life. And the feeling can only be sensed by people who feel it, who deserve it, who can do it, not by everybody else. You got to be creative. You got to be leaving something for the world to talk about you.
I think you've left more than something for the world
I
to
don't
talk
know.
about.
I think my life is still going. I joined the movies in 1945. 1945.
And it was the only thing you wanted to do?
I came only for this. And I wanted to go for my MA. My father said, no, beta, you go to the bank and do some work. He was going through a very lean period of his financial life. And I quietly picked up my bag and boarded a train with the third class compartment and landed up in Bombay Central.
Can you play a leading man to date? Do you?
How do you define a leading man? The central character of your story
Yes.
is a leading man.
So you cast yourself as as a leading man. Do you think you can compete with the people, the actors of today? Yes.
When why not? Why not? When you have a script, I'm not the only guy in the script. Young people also, young beautiful girls also, Dev Anand also. So I think if you have a fantastic story that's involving and people love it, you made it.
I have a tweet from someone. This is a question you might like. It's from someone called Valiver. He wants to know, do you still get chicks around?
Yes. Yes. Today's times, every young girl when she grows up, every young boy when he grows up, and he looks at himself or she at herself into the mirror, the first desire is to be a big star. When they have the dreams, you leave them alone with the dreams and with somebody that they think that person can realize the dreams. The heart comes out. They open their hearts out, and I know I've got fantastic stories. Absolutely fantastic.
So do a lot of youngsters come to you,
They do.
opening their heart out and saying, make me a star?
Listen to me, this is not a boast. If I give an announcement in a newspaper tomorrow that I've got a fantastic story for a young girl to be cast in the lead of a film for Navketan, then come and sit on my table and watch the response of the applicants. You'll be surprised.
And is that a bit of an ego boost or not?
No. Slightly, yes, because I'm human, but I'm responsible. There's a difference between me and a novice. There's a difference between me and an inexperienced man. There's a difference between me and a stupid scoundrel. I'm a gentleman.